today I'm bringing you my June wrap-up, because we made it to the end of June, guys. We made it. We made it to the end of June. So, yeah, what a month this has been. But, let's just talk about the books I've read and not my own personal trauma. So, we'll start with the book that I started at the end of May and then finished on June 2nd, June the 1st. And that is The Gunslinger by Stephen King. This is book 1 in the Dark Tower series. This follows a character named Roland, the gunslinger, who is following the man in black. He's hunting him down, and this is the first book in a 7-book series. It's a very well acclaimed fantasy series. I ended up giving it 4 stars because I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. A lot of people think it's very weird because it is very weird. It is a hybrid of like fantasy, western, dystopian. It's just a mesh of everything. And I actually thought it worked really well. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm excited to see where the series goes. Like, I thought the characters in it were well developed, the writing was solid, though he did have a thing about really using sexual imagery. Didn't else find this, but it was a bit weird, but I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the writing, I did enjoy the book, so I gave it 4 stars. The Dark Tower, ladies and gentlemen, The Gunslinger. And then I picked up the second book, which I ended up reading for most of the month, and when I show it up you'll see why, and that is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. It's 1,100 pages long, and I gave it 5 stars. It was so good. Okay, it follows a bunch of characters on this planet called Roshar, or the continent called Roshar? I did not think about that. Basically, there's a war going on, and it's the people in the war and what they're doing and how it all relates to a bigger picture. And oh my god, I can't even. Like, Brandon Sanderson, he does it again. Like, if you know anything about Brandon Sanderson, his magic systems are always incredible. Incredible magic systems. Like, absolutely stunning. The whole thing is really different from what you'd expect. I just thought from start to finish, it was incredible. It's like an adventure, and you don't, like, all the exposition-y bits don't feel exposition-y because of how he does them. He does them in sections where the character needs to learn more, so it's very intriguing, and it's just so well done. I can't even comprehend. I need the second one. That's how much I love it. I love Dalinar as a character, I love Kaladin as a character, and I love Shallan as a character. Shallan. I love all 3 of the main 3, and I just thought they were so good. I love Adeline. I just love everyone. I have a lot of feelings about this book. It was just really good. I did write a review for it. I think I wrote a review for The Gunslinger as well. They're on my Goodreads or they're on my blog. But yeah, it was incredible. I just thought, as a fantasy book, this is like what you should aim for. It is just so well done. It's got magic. It's got war. It's got so much class system. It's got so much political intrigue. Religious intrigue, that's the bit I love. I love the political and religious intrigue. I think Brandon Sanderson does it so much better than anyone else. I found it with Elantris, I found it with Mistborn, now I'm finding it with the Stormlight Archive. I'm so glad I finally read it. The Way of Kings. That's one of like my big goals for 2017. I've done it! And after that I had to pick up something light because, oh my god, it was like heavy. And I picked up Noah Can't Even by Simon James Braid. I did just haul this book. This book follows a boy named Noah who, basically, he decides he wants to be popular, and the best way to get popular is to try and befriend this girl named Sophie, maybe even date her. But that all kind of goes awry when his best friend Harry kisses him at a party. Cue like this really dorky story about how Noah has to come to terms with his sexuality, because yeah, it was so funny. Like, I'm not sure whether it was intentionally funny. That's one of the big questions I've had. Personally, I just thought it was hilarious. Like, Noah as a character is quite immature, so you get a lot of really immature moments, but oh my gosh, I was crying with laughter, and then I actually cried at some bits, which is really odd. What happened in this book that I could relate to, and I cried. Really funny book. I gave it 4 stars in the end because, like, it's not literary greatness. It's not, like, it's got okay writing, fun characters, really fun plot, but I'm not gonna, like, reread this every year, you know? It's just fun. And then I picked up the first 2 books in the complete Alcatraz, so Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarians and Alcatraz versus the Scrivener's Bones. I gave them both 4 stars. I think this is weird because this is obviously Brandon Sanderson's middle grade series, and I do really enjoy it. I think the plot and the world is absolutely incredible. It follows a boy named Alcatraz who basically He gets delivered his inheritance on his 13th birthday, and it is sand. And then the sand gets stolen and he has to retrieve it. And then there's a whole world of like librarians and stuff, and it's so complicated, and it's so well done. But my biggest pet peeve with this is Alcatraz as a narrator. I think as a character he is fine. As a narrator he pisses me off. Because he does these things, he just interrupts the story on purpose to like make a point, and I'm like, shut up Alcatraz and let me read the really cool oculary fight. And it's just like, why do you do this? But I'm really enjoying it. I did really enjoy the first two. I thought Scrivener's Bones was slightly better than The Evil Librarians. I'm on book 3, I'm over halfway through The Knights of Crystallia, so I'm getting there. And yeah, I've got this massive binder with the first 4, so when I finish the first 4, I don't have the last one, don't know what I'm going to do. But, solid series, solid middle grade. I think it's a middle grade that people don't, like, talk about. I think they should, it's really fun. So, the complete, Alcatraz books 1 and 2. Whee! And that's all I managed to read this month. Mostly because The Way of Kings took me so long, because it's an 1,000-page book, and that's my excuse. So, that was my video. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back soon with another one. So, good. Bye!